Thank you for being here. We come to ground ourselves, to be around one another in this strange new way. We're getting good at it. We're growing closer. We're growing stronger in this time. And what timing it is, for we have something to be strong about. In this moment, I just want to welcome and thanks all of those to everybody. Thank all of those who came to be with us here this evening. Thank you, everyone, for being here with us, whoever you are. And as you arrive, know that your star is welcome in this sky, and that we have the intention to mention you somehow through our music or through our thoughts or through our hearts or through what we ought to give tonight. Just listen for that bit of light that is for you. And now this moment of silence. Masai, Imanaima, Masai, Inamainao, Inainayao, Imayai, Masai, Inaina, Imayai, Iyayao, Masai, Inaina, Inanayai. Eyayao, onae Masai, enaya, enanaya, eyayao, onae Masai, enaya, enanaya, eyayao, onae Masai, enaya, enanaya, here today, again as friends and family, and something matters once again, it's me. Something matters, it's me. It's to be free, it's to be black and free. Black lives matter. So we'll start there today and get the obvious out of the way. Black lives matter. And I wondered, was that me? Is or only half? You see, I have the white too. And that brought me to blue. I know not what to do and where my heart should go. I want my whole life to matter. I want my whole life to matter. It shatters me to be ripped by society into two pieces. All I wish is to be one with you. My family with you. Does your whole life matter? What makes it so? How do we show up as love? With strong arms and hearts leading, we believe we can beyond. Go into a place, need no magic wand, just turn the heart on, and the strength, and the courage, and the willingness, and arrive in surrender to love. For love is not afraid to die, and love is not afraid to try to make things different, and to grow and to be something we've never known before. I tell you, Black Lives Matter. And the quarantine session showed up for this. If ever there was a time in the history of us, the best time could have been when we were sitting around waiting for something beautiful and important and powerful to do. The quarantine time is a gift for us to get out and yell what's true and be new to ourselves and be new to one another and be new thinkers and be new sisters and be new brothers. And a new style of love is on. It is upon us each to reach within ourselves and to pull forward the most honest thing we can, which is I am a hypocrite. And I hate men, and I hate women, and I hate blacks, and I hate whites, and it's all because I hate myself when I go to bed tonight. It's all because I hate myself when I go to bed at night. So we start right there. How the heck you gonna care about somebody else when you don't care about? And it's not a fair ask. It's an impossible task. There is no care to give until you live in the love of yourself. And does that come from screaming? Sometimes. We're all different. We're all dreaming in different rhymes, and we're all committing different crimes and feeling our guilt and wilting into a little bit of more self-doubt and afraid to let it out. Let our souls shout that we are through letting you tell me what I am. You didn't ask me what color I was. I didn't tell you you could call me that. I never gave my permission for this. So do not dismiss this moment, and this is not a diss. I own it. But you want to know what I am and how to feel about me? Well, ask me. Amelia, what's it like to be free? Ask me. Amelia, what's it like to be free? What's it like to be free? What's it like to be free is like to be able to breathe when, as you've been told, there's not enough oxygen. What it's like to be free? What it's like to be free is like to have a comfortable place to sit when everyone else is crying. What it's like to be free? What it's like to be free is to find yourself smiling through your tender tears. What it's like to be free is to look in the mirror and say, thank God you're here. Thank God you're here. What it's like to be free is to look at my sister and my brother, then everything in between and beyond, and say, oh my God, now there is a magic wand. Now there is a magic wand. What it's like to be free is to be humiliated in front of all the people and say, well, I came here and I know why, and I call it love, and that's my guy, and we're tight. You know, I go all the way and I say what I want to say, because freedom is to say, my whole life matters. My whole life matters to me. I care about me. And when I care about me, I remember that what I do unto myself, I do unto you, the body of God. What I do unto myself, I do unto you. So don't find it odd when you start getting results that don't match up with what you were hoping for. You want something back, give it out. You want an experience, give it. Well, you want an experience, live it. You want to know something, be it. You want to show something, go out, own it. Be broad. Don't be afraid to be this incredible human you are. And the human scar goes deep. We have been separated in a way that did rip us. It ripped us off of each other. And now I don't get to sit with all my sisters and all my brothers. And I will not rip myself in half for you. And if you want to know what I am, you can ask me, but nobody's telling me again. Nobody's telling me again. God bless you all. We are here together. Breathe into love and be prepared for all the oncoming challenges. We can take a dying breath, knowing that in the end we were true, we were honest. We looked in the mirror and we said, I care about you, so I'm going in. I'm going in for the win. And this is where the story begins. This is where the story begins. Thank you for being with us. This is the beginning. Trust came today on my way here. Trust came today, and this is the last thing I have to say about fear. Trust came today. I did not know where to be. These days, I did not know through my heart's haze. I have never been more confused. Never, ever been more confused. And on the way here, I was in question, and I wondered, how do I open my heart to a truth worthy of this opportunity, this full moon, these people, these listeners, these changing hearts? And in a part of the city that I live, where I wasn't expecting it, there were a bunch of people giving their hearts through signs. a sign. There were signs. There were signs that we are changing. It was the first time. It was the first time today. Because I don't believe you with your face so pale when you say my life matters. I don't believe you till I see your action be in line with the words that you speak. I can't believe you. I don't want to come to your show because I know that as soon as we leave, it was just all faux. You know, it was fake. It wasn't real. And I'm back down and for goodness sake, hoping for a better deal. So I don't believe you when you say that my life matters, that Black lives matter. Until I'm driving through unexpected in my neighborhood and you're there with your signs. It's a sign. You're there with your signs and something divine came into me and suddenly I was crying and I got a little more free and I found I was flying through with this smile and I could feel my heart beating for miles and miles and I knew something had changed. For the first time, something had changed and I felt like my life mattered today. I felt like my whole life mattered today. We've come to this challenging time and been given time, the thing we wanted the most. How will we use it to feed the hungry ghost? Or to invite the Most High? The Most High choice, the Most High voice, the Most High walk into something consistent with your talk and you finally stand erect with your head proud and you look at yourself and you hear your voice out loud and it's saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. It says, I love you and you know by that it means me too. You know by that it means me too and that's exciting to me. So yeah, that's what it feels like to be free. That's what it feels like to be free. That's what it feels like to be free and to be here with my family. Blessed be.
Welcome everybody to the Quarantine Sessions. Session number 2. We are so appreciative that you have tuned in. This is a woman ran, led, bred, excited, exacerbated, tired, fabulous, amazing project. Indeed. Of the brainchild of our lovely Marina Alberta.
Marina. Sorry, I was sorry. I had you muted since the sound check with Adriana. Sorry. I don't know what you just said, Jacqueline.
Of course she doesn't, because I was talking about her. And so I'm going to go back to like...
No, it's okay then.
Typical female thing, we can't take a compliment. So let me just say how fabulous this project is. This is so good, and this is healing. Thank you, everybody who is tuned in. We are so happy you are here. I have my shoes off. I'm with my family. I'm with my goddesses. I'm with the people who make me strong and proud. This is tough. All this is hard, but music heals. Music is everything, and music is love. And so come on this journey with us. Walk with us. Cry with us. Laugh with us. Heal with us. And let us keep you in your, let's be in each other's hearts so that we trust each other so we can make this next day a better day. Let's make some music, people.
When I think of you, I get beside myself. Have to remind myself your sweet freedom. For you, I don't want to lose what I've got, but I'm lost in parts when I'm not who I am. Freedom, sweet freedom, yeah. When I feel you, I go inside myself. Have to remind myself you're sweet freedom. For you, I don't wanna break my heart, but I'm broken in prison when I'm not open. Freedom, sweet freedom, yeah. When I live my truth, I am myself, and know inside myself you're sweet freedom. For you, I allow what moves my heart. What's not for me, I leave and begin again. Freedom, sweet freedom, yeah. Hey, oh, wow. It's really great to be here. That was really moving, Amelia. I'm kind of shaking. Yep. That was really beautiful. Yeah. I got drowned in my feelings, got drowned in myself. I could have said things different, still you know what I meant. And you come to me saying, spilled milk on the counter, spilled milk on the floor. Come to me, darling, I still love you more. 'Cause what's it really matter anyway? In the scheme of things, what's it really matter anyway? I'll give us a kiss, darling, let's just play. What's it really matter anyway? You got lost in your thoughts, you got lost in your world. You could have done things different, still I know what you meant. And I come to you saying, spilled milk on the counter, spilled milk on the floor. Come to me, darling, I still love you more. 'Cause what's it really matter anyway? In the scheme of things, what's it really matter anyway? I'll give us a kiss, darling, let's just play. What's it really matter anyway? matter anyway. Oh, 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 yeah. Hi, hi, ooh. What did really matter anyway? What did really matter anyway? What did really matter anyway? What did really matter anyway?
Yes, JR.
I'm shaking a little bit less now. It's really beautiful to be with everybody. So do one more. This is a song that came from a dream. I don't remember the dream, but I remember this song. Kind of interesting way to write songs, right? This is called Woman of My Dreams, and I'm sharing it in the hopes that we all dream another dream together, dream new dreams together. Here we go. Here we go. Real time's hardly all time, just one place visited. Why is it that I'm living, if not for the world of dreams? Nightmares haunt me less now since she came to me. Who is she? Is she me? Who is she? Is she me? I wanna be the woman of my dreams, the woman of my dreams. Oh yeah, I wanna be the woman of my dreams. Oh yeah. Well, I've heard of her before, but you know I've yet to see her. Souls without, souls eyes within. Oh, we see what we see what we believe in, and I wanna be the woman of my dreams, the woman of my dreams. I wanna be, yeah, the woman of my dreams. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've heard of her before. Now you know, baby. Now I dare see her. Souls without, souls as within. Oh, we say what we say what we believe in, and I dare see the woman of my dreams, the woman of my dreams. I dare see, baby, as I will to be the woman of my dreams. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes.
How is everybody doing today?
Good. We could hear you type.
I know. I didn't know. I just got a text from Kim McGuire.
That's
You know what I was typing? I was
Support.
typing up the link to Black Lives Matter where you can donate.
That's
Good.
perfect.
So I
Good.
apologize for typing,
I don't think
but
you have to apologize for that.
Don't apologize.
I was trying to make sure.
I was just like, is that?
That's how I started out in the city. So here you go. So thank you all so much. This is what live streaming is all about, especially during a pandemic when we are trying to figure out what we are doing. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. This is real. If you didn't think it was real, you just found out it was real because I was typing during it.
Synchronous learning.
Yeah, serious curve. So I'm checking in with everybody. How is everybody feeling? Do we have comments? Because dialogue, guess what Wynton Marsalis is doing?
What?
Dialogue and music as well.
Well, hello from your us at the
I
quarantine.
think you
session.
should be tagging quarantine sessions. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you sent it to me. What was it? Like words and music?
Yeah, Kim McGuire sent that to
Conversation?
me. Yes.
Yeah, the same wording. and
Yes.
Like, okay. It's just,
Yes.
you
That's a
know,
sign of balance.
some people, we've been already like working on that way, I believe. That's a little bit more natural for some people than others. So it's okay. Welcome to the gathering. This is a lot of work to do, I think. I don't know, to me, as Marina Albero, who is like, oh, quarantine sessions, you know what? I didn't know that we were doing this space. We're creating that. This is because all of you, and because all of you on the other side of the screen. So I was just there like, you know, trying to see your faces and learn from your music and your life. So thank you for being here.
Yeah, we kind of did what came most naturally.
Totally.
It's what we would have been doing if we weren't doing it here.
Yes.
We would have found a way to communicate these things to each other. And the idea that we can spread them even further and include people that we, can't fit on
Sorry
a
to
Zoom
be there.
call.
I could,
Could
be more in your line, but I'm sorry. I'm
no, you're
very
good.
back today, which I love it,
I
taking
can
the
take
back
this
seat.
out. I'm just stubborn.
We also have Adriana. Hi, Adriana.
Hi.
Adriana.
How's it going, everybody?
She's in the booth.
I'm in the booth.
She's in the house tonight. It's great to have you.
It's great to be here.
Adriana was in the Zoom and we couldn't talk. Can you please tell us anything? Can you just share how you feel? I don't know. Hi, Adriana. I miss you.
I miss you too. I miss you all. It's been, a strange time, and it's been also good to have the space and time to relax and reorganize thoughts and spend time with family, cook, and lots of FaceTime with 80-year-old mom in Brazil and 5-year-old granddaughter in Florida, and not a lot of music making. Sometimes I feel like I'm uninspired, but after joining you guys last time, even though I wasn't able to participate via Zoom, it was great to be part of it. I felt the energy, and that's what drove me, to be here today. And it's nice that it's a good
I'm
space.
really, really happy you're here. I want to also, quick reminder, my thoughts are with Shayna Shepherd and Tiffany Wilson, who in the other quarantine sessions when we started, they were there. JR wasn't there yet. I mean, this is a gathering. I do miss them. A big, big shout out to them. I know they are doing beautiful music. Tiffany Wilson just released Hollywood, a beautiful Please check her out. I know Bandcamp today is waiving fees, so please check on JR's, Shayna Shepherd, Tiffany Wilson, people that, local people from Seattle, fighters and really unique artists. Today is the day and every day, and today there's no fees from Bandcamp, so please take a minute and support this artist that we're going to have again soon, I guess. I mean, part of the family. Tiffany, mwah, I love you. Shayna, I love you. And I do follow you on the social network. So anyway, any more thoughts? Music? Anything they are saying in the other side? Jacqueline?
So we have a lot of positive comments, all loving comments. We have around 50 people looking at us right now, and Mark Hoffman was nice enough to ask for the link for donations.
Thanks.
Kim McGuire was like, I couldn't miss this. We all need this. Asia Wolf said, beautiful. Jessica Kenny said, JR and Lori. And then Susan Weghorst, from the owner and the person who does Egan's Jam House.
Oh, hi,
She
Susan.
said it took a minute to figure out how to comment. This is wonderful. Thank you all. And just everybody's just so positive and kind, and then of course I had to hear they could hear me typing, and
It's just percussion.
it was percussion. Thank you, Adriana. Thank you, sister. And then Rocky Music High is loving this in Hawaii. So I
Sounds
feel
so good.
yes, and let's just hold Hawaii in our heart for just a minute. One of my favorite places in the world. So thank you, Rocky, so much for tuning in. And I think it's GT Abro.
Gite.
Gite.
Yeah, hi,
And said, this is
Gite.
beautiful.
Oh, Gite, what's up?
Ken Steiner, my agent, kind of, and really good friend, says, oh, hi. Yes, you all figured it out just by that, didn't you? So, yeah, everybody's loving it. It's positive vibes. We have a lot of people watching consistently. People are doing watch parties on Facebook.
Nice,
And I'm feeling good. I like this little not having to sing. It's awesome. Like it.
You did a lot last week.
Yes, I did. And so it's cool being here.
I'm just noticing that we are different this week, and that's kind of it's cool. It's been 10 days, 11 days, and we're different. We felt really differently last time we were together. We needed each other for something different, and it's beautiful that what has come naturally in terms of the current of our times and what our city is doing right now, that we are as calm and present as we are to continue to do this work and use this voice that we were gifted with through music, and give support in the way that we can from here, and then energize ourselves and hopefully our community to continue to show up with energy in the days ahead, the months ahead, the years ahead, the changes ahead.
Yeah, because don't forget, it's hard for us tonight. It's been hard
Yeah.
for everybody, and you see the group of people here. So it's been a completely agreement. Everybody wanted to do that in the way we're doing it tonight,
Yeah.
and that's important. I think it's time for doing things in a way that's ecological for ourselves, and that's what we, the group of people that you see here, that's how we roll. We ask each other how you feel.
Yeah.
There's no big guidelines other than, express yourself as much as you want.
It's
please.
organic. I love that.
Yes.
It's so organic.
Yes, thank you. Speaking of organic, I have a daughter.
Yes.
Well done, you.
Such a good story.
Well
I can't
done.
forget that.
Excellent. Wow, Marina. That was a really beautiful
Oh
thing.
my.
And I have a son. And they both have different origins too. They are super mixed. It's beautiful seeing how different parts of them remind me parts of my life that I experience. And so Serena, since she was born, she started singing before she started speaking. So it was pretty clear that she wanted to make music. And today she's 20. Thank you for being part of the family, Serena. You're the youngest one.
Thanks for having me, literally. You see what I did there too?
Organically.
Wit runs in the family.
What do you want to share with us, Serena? Any thoughts, any music? Go with whatever you feel like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I've been just trying to, as you said, take a back seat and and learn about myself through this process. So thank you for giving me the space as well. I learn from you all constantly, all my aunties. I feel very lucky to have all of you because, as you know or might not know, my family is mostly in Spain right now, and we're all really tight. And I really miss my aunts and uncles and my grandma and just everyone out there. So thanks for being my family out here. It feels really good to be able to grow and learn from you. I could music.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me drink some water.
Serena, we also learn from you, and that is something that I'm so glad as a mature woman I am learning from the youth, and you are leading this charge, and so we thank you for being here this evening.
That's right. We love you.
No problem. I love you guys. So full disclosure, I have been crying just now. That was a beautiful introduction that touched me deeply. And my voice is kind of shaky, but we're all in this vibe right now, so I'm sure that you'll understand.
We're all in that club too.
Yep.
Even when I'm with you, I'm alone. I don't expect anyone at home anymore. Even when I'm smiling, I feel numb. 'Cause all I ever wanted was your song, warm and strong. Where have I gone wrong? I've been turned to stone. How many more times will it take to realize that mankind is at stake? I find myself searching for the truth, but out there all there is fear in you. Where have we gone wrong? I see faces turn to stone, and I know time cures all, but is that enough? When black lives are now ashes from our hopes. Each day that goes by, I grow up, and step by step I leave behind the dark, far way back. It's not easy to keep your eyes shut to all the pain we've gone through in the past, not so past. I sing to get away from the thoughts stuck in my head. And I know time cures all, but is that enough? When lives are now ashes from our hopes.
Yes, Serena.
Woo! Thank you. I read that song in 2016, but it feels pretty relevant to me. Thank you again for giving me the space to share my perspective. It's been, again, a really intense time and a really important time to connect with the people you love also, I think. and it sucks that it needs to get to these places to realize that sometimes, but here we are, and thank you for that. I'd like to play a song that I wrote pretty recently. Let's see. You know what's wrong? Got a tune. I wrote this song for everybody who is suffering in the world, because I think that we talk a lot about suffering, but we sometimes just think about how it affects us, because it's a very personal feeling. But I wrote this song thinking about everybody else that's hurting. How would you feel if I told you the world was dying? How would you feel if I told you I go to bed crying? How would you feel? How would you feel if I told you some children don't have water to drink, or a school to go to learn about the world and how to solve the problems that grown-ups have caused on this planet we call home? How would you feel if I told you people are dying? How would you feel if you knew that the powerful few were the ones doing the killing without ever leaving their homes? How would you feel if I told you some people don't have family to hang with, or someone else to talk to about the world and how we'll solve the problems that we all have caused in this planet we call home? Please try to feel the pain that we're all having. Listen and heal, 'cause that's the first step to start fighting. We have the power to change in our hands. It's not too late to start trying. Please come and feel the pain that we're all having. All this is real, and we've got to start fighting. We know more than ever we need each other, more than our TV screens. More than our TV screens.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Serena. Do you want to do the last one with me?
I would love to.
Oh, mother.
gonna cry again. Some more.
Well, wait until you. There's a story behind.
Yeah.
And that's
So I'm really gonna cry.
maybe yes. I don't know.
I'm starting to feel like I'm finally in the room now. This is really wonderful. And I want to thank Lori for joining me so much.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really wonderful to have you here, Lori.
Yeah, it's so amazing to be here.
No, talk as you want, as you wish. This is just conversation, remember?
Yes,
It's all
yes.
good. Anyway, the song we want to play together was written by my father, who passed away, sadly enough, for me. I hope he's doing much better. But, it's a full life of cultural activism. He was a songwriter fighting against the dictatorship in Spain. Just because he was singing in Catalan, that was already, revolutionary, because we weren't allowed to speak our language in Spain. Between 1936, the Civil War, and 1975, when the dictator dies. So he was a songwriter, and he actually was pretty well known. He was 15, 16, 17 years old, really young. And we're going to play one of his songs that talks about when he or whoever goes back home really late at night, at 4 or 5 a.m. in Spain. That's when you go back after the gig. And you see the only window with light in there, and you start wondering what's going on behind that window, and all the stories that he imagines. Beautiful, somebody giving birth to a new life, or maybe somebody actually watching their kid dying, or all these ideas, or maybe a romantic couple making love, and at the end, he just decides that it's probably somebody drunk that is trying to fit the key under. He can never get into the house. So, beautiful song by my father, Maria Albero, and it's called La Finestra, the window.
Yeah.
Joana va en la nit alta per un carrer desert, per un carrer incògnit, per un carrer estret. Anava totes soles, només acompanyat de l'ombra que causava mon cos il·luminat pels pàl·lids reflexos d'un estel, per un fanal eròtic, pels ulls d'un gat rebel. Havia plogut força, lliscava un fred molt fi i 4 campanades cridaven al matí. Llavors, desensonyant-me, girilés guardar el cel per contemplar el llustre que feia un pobre estel. I en una casa fosca del temps de l'antigor vaig veure una finestra, rectangle de claror. Claror en la tenebra, claror en el calfred, claror en el misteri, claror en el secret. Per quin motiu mostraves aquella claretat? Per quin drama o deliri, per quina voluntat? L'arairararara, l'arara, l'ararairarara. Qui sap si una parella de mans plens de dolçor trenaven els aficis frenètics de l'amor. Qui sap si un matrimoni vetllava pel perill de veure que es moria de mica en mica el fill. Qui sap si pel contrari naixia un nou infant entre un sombrís ombrívol i un plor aleluia. Qui sap si a la tenebra tan clara dins la nit era l'efecte lògic d'algun senzill oblit a l'hora de dormir-se, pobret veí bebeu, deixa la llum encesa i no rotar la clau. La-rai-ra-ra-ra-rai, la-ra-rai, la-ra-rai-rai-ra-ra.
Woo!
Serena.
Yes. Woo-hoo-hoo. Serena.
To us, I have to say something too, you know, because I'm from Spain, and what Spain did with slavery is really bad, and I've been apologizing for it since I first went to Cuba and studied there, and I was there welcome, like, wow, you come from the motherland, and I was like, what are you saying? Really? That's how you see us? You're amazing, guys. Because to me, I felt so bad being there and really thinking about how we, as a country or as an imperialistic country, were acting. I don't have to say anything good about it. I just have to say that I'm from the north, from Barcelona, Catalan. So to me, the Spanish language, and it's been experienced as an imperialistic wave as well. So just the experience, just my father's, you know, he couldn't speak Catalan. My mom started learning how to write Catalan with me. But I'm speaking of a 500 years problem as well, because the same people who actually financed the trip from Columbus to America is the family that is ruling my country nowadays, the same family. So we have a problem over there. We have a problem. And me being from the north, we are like this kind of angry little village that it's always like saying, why? But it's true. They came and they just started saying this is called Spain from now on. So the overpower, that's something that we, I think as humankind or human beings, it's the hardest one, you know. When they have a little bit more power or they have a little more money, it feels like the human being stops acting to me human or rationally. Emilia, can you help me with that? Because I get stuck.
I'm really with you now. I'm hearing you. Thank you. So might be work over there. You know, I was just hearing that and thinking about the awareness that you're expressing and how I listen and I hear people of different perspectives talk about their sense of responsibility or their sense of just accountability to the situation at hand, which is racism, which is a manipulation by very, very sick people to create more sickness, to actually allow slavery to continue in a lot of different ways, in insidious ways. And when I hear a person who is honoring Black Lives Matter and people of color say that they have a sense of accountability, I take that and I feel that in my heart, and I think, well, that is so important for anybody who's walking through life feeling that as a burden and as their weight. And then I ask us all, each of us, for all of the weights we carry, to when we can, to free ourselves, to direct our energy into whatever is ahead of us, and start to allow the story to be more of a source of a reminder of why we continue to care for each other in the way we do, why we are going to continue to show up for each other in the way we do, why this is not just going to be a moment. Someone said the other day, I was listening to how Americans like things to be episodic. They like to switch chapters. It's like, oh, well, we did that and it's done. This has obviously never been done. It's not been done since it started. It's not done now. So we need to change our thinking and see this as something which is in motion, and we need to stay with it and not just like watch it go off and it gets out of hand and we try to catch up and pull it back, and then it gets out of hand and we pull it. No, we commit to this journey forward, and we allow ourselves to free ourselves, and we free each other of guilt. We free each other of shame when possible, when we can find that generosity in ourselves to give it to those who do carry the stain of our experiences, whether it's in the form of PTSD as a person of color, or whether it's a person who's considered themselves white and also has PTSD, because you can't have exposure to a nation and a society like ours without it affecting you on a level. And those who are, my family is descended of on my white side, they carry a sickness as well, right? And they're sick too. So we got all these sick people, and I'm looking to not direct our energy toward shame or guilt or regret or resentment, but toward willingness to change and to look at how difficult that actually might be, and to show up and do this like workout that is now due. We're being called to boot camp. This is boot camp. Rejoice in the time we are given to prepare ourselves for what is coming, and hope that it's big, because if it's small, we're screwed.
You're right. Jacqueline, what are they saying out there? What are you
Oh,
thinking?
my goodness.
Let's hear from other people.
Yes, let's hear from other people. Amelia, thank you so much for your powerful words. And Serena and Marina, thank you so much. It's nothing like having like family, playing family music, and especially like your father being an activist, and both of us have activists in our family. And so it's like, and there's all of us, it's beautiful. And I always think, what would those elders tell us now? Yes. And I feel like they're telling us the truth through their music and their legacies and what they left behind.
You just said legacy. We are healing the legacy, right?
Yes.
Now. This is healing the legacy.
Yes, it is. Ann Reynolds is trying to start a song, so she's like, I got some H words for you. Oh, love. Ann Reynolds, beautiful pianist in Seattle. We love you, Ann. She's got
Say hi to the cat toots.
Yeah, the cat toads. There you go. Humanity, hope, health, happiness were her words. So she's putting that out there as a feeler if we want to use that later. Amelia.
I heard that. Humanity, hope, health, happiness. I got it.
Kim McGuire, well, awesome person, a wonderful vocalist, and a fantastic vocal coach, said, "Oh my God, Serena, you are the queen." Can't use SCC, might get me on this one word, but so powerful. I need a recording of this for my soul. Wow, wow, wow.
Well, you got reverb.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just get reverb.
I did get reverb.
Because it was important what you said
I know,
about your
it
soul.
Was like, right?
It wasn't reverb. It was just you talking about your soul.
I felt very powerful while I had my reverb. Maurice Caldwell said, "Hello, everyone. I got my headphones and my heart. A beautiful moment." Cliff Conley said, "Thank you for the strong and meaningful words. We are with you." Holly and Cliff.
Yeah.
Then Ken Steiner said, "Marina is talking about how she feels and about Spartans." I'm not going to say it right.
Spaniards.
Spain's history of racism, and I'm having my own daily cry. All right, come on, Ken. He's probably like, didn't think I was going to read these
today. Yeah.
Yes. And then Maurice Caldwell said, "Hello, JR, Amelia, Lori, Marina, and thank you. I am being introduced to you." So, and again, Ann said, fabulous, just super positive stuff going on. And it's just awesome to read and hear you and look at you. So this is like filling my love cup right here. This is awesome.
Well, we needed to cover a little like South America, and we have here Adriana.
Yes.
Adriana, please.
Hello.
Do you want to sing something? Tell us.
I do. Yeah, first of all, thank you all, and thanks to everybody that is out there listening. I think, when we're singing and speaking, we're asking to get into your hearts. And so thank you for allowing us to do this. I want to just say something about Brazil. Brazil is also going through hell, not only with the pandemic, we're doing poorly there, but also because we have a history of racism and slavery. We were the last country to abolish slavery, but unfortunately, with the abolishment, people were left with nothing. So this is why you see so much inequality in Brazil, and so something to that adds up, to what I'm experiencing here, seeing the suffering here, but also keeping track of what's happening home. And if it wasn't for the African influence in our culture, in Brazil, we would be nothing. And so all the music that I love, all the rhythms, and I thank for that influence and ask for permission to sing a song by a great composer and singer called Milton Nascimento. I like to do Ponta de Areia, which talks about life interruption. Ponta de areia, ponto final da Bahia, Minas, estrada natural que ligava Minas ao porto, ao mar, caminho de ferro mandaram arrancar. Velho maquinista com seu boné lembra o povo alegre que vinha cortejar. Maria Fumaça não canta mais para moças flores, janelas e quintais. Na praça vazia, um grito, ai, casas esquecidas, viúvas nos portais. Ponta de areia, ponto final da Bahia, Minas, estrada natural que ligava Minas ao porto, ao mar, caminho de ferro mandaram arrancar. Velho maquinista com seu boné lembra o povo alegre que vinha cortejar. Maria Fumaça não canta mais para moças flores, janelas e quintais. De nada.
Whoa.
Milton Nascimento.
So we have one more with Adriana because, you know, I mean, we could be here forever.
Yes,
We're gonna
let's be
do-
here forever.
One more with Adriana, and then we're gonna do a little bit of a goodbye round, so you can think about how you want to say goodbye to everybody. Adriana and I started writing music last summer after a few years of playing together. We just sat and I said, why don't we try to write music? And she's like, well, I don't know. So we just tried, and in one
One
we
session.
sat and we wrote 7 songs.
Yeah.
We're not gonna play them all. We're gonna play one of
Just
them.
one. Just one.
So, which one?
Calor. Yeah. Oh, it was inspired by a bird's nest in Marina's backyard. I looked at the nest and it was empty, and she said, "Yeah, you know, there was a bird that used to hang out there." And then one day he left, and empty nest, empty nest, empty nest, and I'm like, "Oh, that sounds familiar." You know, my son and my granddaughter all went to Florida, and I don't have anybody here but my partner, my husband, and my stepdaughter. So that felt like, you know, an opportunity to express that feeling, which has some joy in it too, because there's the hope that someday maybe.
The song is pretty joyful. Emilia, now is when you are right. Yes, thank you. Sorry, no problem. We've been, we have Adriana kind of far away, although she's here.
I know.
Good, let's try. Calor.
I thought you just liked the ground.
Calor, 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 o passarinho voou. Calor, 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 fez o seu ninho e pousou. Calor, 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 o passarinho ficou. Calor, 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 pra esquentar nosso amor. Mas um dia ele foi embora, deixando seu ninho pra trás. Fiquei tão triste lá fora, olhando pro céu, ai ai. Sei que um dia ele vai voltar, quando esse calor acabar. E com sorte toda a sua família trará pra essas bandas de cá. Calor, 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 o passarinho pousou. Calor, 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 pra esquentar seu amor. Mas um dia ele foi embora, deixando seu ninho pra trás. Fiquei tão triste lá fora, olhando pro céu, ai ai. Sei que um dia ele vai voltar, quando esse calor acabar. E com sorte toda a sua família trará pra essas bandas de cá. Calor, 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 o passarinho voltou. Calor, 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 pra esquentar nosso amor. Calor, 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 o passarinho ficou. Calor, 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 pra esquentar nosso amor.
Thank you, Adriana.
Thank you, obrigada.
I don't remember. We wrote it in the summer. We played it a couple times, and it's been 3 months. Last time I
More,
saw you,
more.
maybe more.
Yes.
Wow, no rehearsal.
great.
You don't know what that means, guys. It feels so rusty. Thank you, Adriana. I miss you so much.
Thank
I
you.
do miss you so much.
I miss you too.
Jacqueline, last round with the world outside that we really
The world outside is still loving my goddesses that are in front of me and filling my heart and my soul. That's me saying that. That's my comment. Mark Hoffman said H is for hunger, for food, for love, for hope, for peace, for health. Rocky in Hawaii, Love Rocky. Really, really good song. Excellent performance and masterful use of the dampers. Thanks. And so we're also Facebook Live, and people are loving it. Everybody's like, make sure you record that song. Sharon Stevens is applauding us. Marina Mitchell is giving us love and happy faces.
Beijos, beijos.
Yes, everybody is wonderful. Just love on all ends. Michelle Searley says, I miss you all. Ron Weinstein is watching. He's watching with us. Yes. Yeah, it's just a love fest, and it's a healing fest, and I'm so grateful to be here, and I'm so glad I didn't have to sing. And thank you.
Well, wait.
What do you mean, wait?
Now
Yeah,
almost
you
gonna
get to
have to
sing.
do
because I
something.
think now we should just jam a little bit. How do you feel, everybody?
Yes.
But before we do that, I do need again to hear everyone in the room. But also, before I forget, and that's really important, to mention that tonight the video team, Astral Media Lab, is also giving their work as Studio Litho from, and Floyd at Studio Litho and Stonegosser are giving us the space for completely free to be here and do what we want and the way we want to do it. So thank you, Floyd.
Thank you.
so
Thank
much.
you.
What
Love
an
you
incredible
so much.
gift.
So
Thank you very much.
generous.
That's amazing.
And you all couldn't
sound.
be more delightful people to spend time with.
Yes,
honestly.
thank you, John, Carl, and Carlos. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Amazing how we all feel respected, heard, and
Yes.
helped in this room, and how difficult it should be and how easy it looks. We all get in our time. Everybody's super respectful. Thank you so much, Floyd. We love you. Thank you,
Yes,
Carlos.
love
Thank
you,
you, John, and Carl. Thank
everybody.
you. With that said, also Irshad Jazz Festival has been supporting us since day one. Thank you, John. Thank you, everybody at Irshad Jazz for what they're doing. And also, the last acknowledgement I want to have is for Connect Club,
Yes.
who last time host us. Yes, and we've been canceling and doing all this with all their support, and they are also giving us some money. So, guys, thank you all for making us believe that we are worth it. Our voices are worth to be heard and to be shared with the world. That's my last word tonight. JR, please, or
JR.
whoever you.
I'm feeling pretty quiet tonight. Can we do Nature Boy just real quick?
Why don't we do Nature Boy, and then at the end we just go on into
Yes.
something else?
Perfect.
Do you want to start Nature Boy, and then we from there, when you're done,
Okay.
instead of finishing, do you want to do that?
Oh, you're getting me to jump in
I
the
have a
water.
question.
Marina. I want to, yeah. Okay.
I have a question. We can do covers?
Yeah, until YouTube turns us down. Yeah,
Okay.
and
Just don't want them to turn us
you know
off.
something? YouTube is full of covers. You just need to say this is a
Yes.
cover. This is not
Okay.
our.
This is
so
a
I guess,
cover.
hey YouTube, this is not ours, and then we're gonna do ours again.
And this is a pandemic.
That's true.
We're rolling with it.
Before
all
we
we're doing.
start that might be the last time we all talk.
Right.
Emilia, Serena, Adriana, please, Emilia, take it.
Yes.
Amelia, take it. We talked about heaven and health and happiness and hope. When things get heavy, huh? Happiness, health, hope, heaven. Coming from where? Coming from within. We begin again. Forward. Me, my focus is on the friend, the one that causes my heart to beat and my breath to come again and again. This evening has been a place of healing. We don't do it for you, it just comes through the feeling. And as love permeates and crosses great spans, somehow we feel our hands drop into one another's hands. And this moment of unity and solidarity, breathe it in, and may it fill each of us, carry us forward into our great visions and our great sights and our great intentions, and let us rest well at night and not forget to mention how much we love one another, even when it just doesn't feel right, because, We don't know what tomorrow will bring, but today brought us life. Today brought us life. And I was free to be me. And JR sang to us, and Lori played for us, and Marina lifted us up on her notes, and Jacqueline keeps us connected tonight and teases us that we don't get to hear her sing. I hope she's gonna bring it. And Serena, you songstress, you brilliant, benign siren. And Adriana over there in the booth, by and by. My whole life matters. Black lives matter. Music matters. Love is the way. My whole life matters. Black lives matter. Music matters and love is here today. My whole life matters. Black lives matter. I'm here to shatter an old scheme. Let through the light of a new dream. It seems we're at the dawn of a new age. Shall we enter with courage? Shall we enter with rage? How do I take the stage and play the part of only my heart and no name or label put unto me, but just the power and the freedom to breathe my soul, its song. Take a breath with us, family. Did someone say something about there was a boy?
There was a boy. There was a boy.
That strange, enchanted boy.
Say he wandered very far over land and sea. A little sad of oh, and very wise was he. And then one day, one magic day, he passed my way. And while we spoke of many things, fools and kings,
he said to me,
oh, yeah.
the greatest thing.
Greatest thing.
The greatest thing.
The greatest thing
you ever learn
is just to love and be loved in return.
The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is to love and be loved in return. The greatest thing we ever learn is to be loved and to be loved. We get to give love in return, and we get to learn. Love is not something that you earn, it comes in, falls on you like the sun. Yes, we become
love is the era, and we get there with courage and strong. The greatest thing you can ever learn is to give love and know it comes back in return, and you just sit there and open your heart and let yourself, let your soul, let your love take part.
There was a boy,
A very wise boy.
a very, very
Because once you've
enchanted
traveled so far,
boy.
you've traveled so far, and you've seen so many faces in the stars, how they gleam, you know there's only one way to go, yo. Give love and get it in return, and so your heart grows. And love knows its way. And we've shown today that music leads the way, it leads the way.
It leads the way, it leads
Every
the way.
revolution will have a soundtrack. Every revolution will have a soundtrack. With music in the background and our hearts in the foreground and our visions up, aiming high. It's just evolution. And we give it a retry, we give it a retry. It's just evolution. It's the nature's way. You can't stop this today. You can't stop this flow. We're going, yo, we're going right with our souls. We're gonna put down control and pick up our arms, our lucky charms, and say, hey, power to the people. Black Lives Matter. Shatter the old paradigm.
Power to the people.
Arrive on time. Show up sane and sober. It's not anytime soon gonna be over. We're going and we're going and we're knowing that we are in. And this is the beginning. Black Lives Matter.
Yes, they do.
Black Lives Matter.
Yes, you do.
Black Lives Matter. And today I felt it. My whole life matters. Hey!
There was a boy, a very strange, enchanting boy. Yes, there was a boy, a strange, enchanting boy. Yes, there was a boy, a strange and beautiful child of God.
A little black boy.
Keep him safe.
No, a gun is not a toy.
Keep him safe. Keep him safe so we can come home.
But that didn't save his life. That little black
There
boy.
was a child.
To the mother's heart comes the strife.
He was a man.
And the knife of racism rips us
His
once
name was
again.
George.
And so I take out my heart and I give it to my family and I say, this is the end. I'm ready to mend. I'm ready to tend these wounds. I'm ready to heal my soul. I'm ready to stop pretending that I have control of this. I gotta go with this and go with the flow and roll with this. And no longer dismiss that pain. That pain keep telling me I'm insane, I'm insane. These choices we make again and again, they're insane, they're insane. And that's what the pain, it keeps coming again and again. These choices we've made, they were insane, and that's why the pain kept coming again and again. Pain is the friend. Pain is the friend who will not mince words, who will show up right on time and say, excuse me, have you heard that your life is on the line? And I don't know if this is what you want to do. You want to think twice, maybe start take care and a little bit of you. Pain is that voice that comes with no minced words and doesn't speak in any kind of jumble or confusion. It just wants you to know. It wants you to use it. It wants you to learn. It wants you to know, here I am and I'm saying you got to make a turn. It's time to make a change. You got to check yourself, rearrange the way, get yourself on a higher shelf. Go ahead, lift yourself up and show some care. My name is Pain and I'm here to tell you I can take you there. can grow, we can learn, and we can finally know. We can finally know peace in each other's eyes and realize that the family wants nothing but to love. And we hold nothing above life.
The greatest thing is to be loved in
Just love and be loved in return.
We'd like to thank everybody who tuned in to the quarantine sessions. This might be number 2, but it's never the last. Thank you so much for bringing the love. Black Lives Matters. Donate, participate, congregate, and be part of this magical movement. Thank you for being here.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Keep it up, Seattle. Be safe, be well, be healthy, be strong, be brave, be courageous. Don't be afraid to look at the truth. And listen to the youth.
Yes.
Listen to the youth.
Yes.
I'm feeling good about it. Ooh, we got them. We got those young minds, so emotionally intelligent. Wow. Bless them, bless them. Bless y'all very much. Thank you.
Yeah. Woo.